Hey Sagittarius, Alice here with your weekly reading. This week we are asking, does the person that Sagittarius, you, that is on your mind, the person that you're thinking about, do they love you? It's quite a direct question. I will warn for triggers. I mean, I don't know if there will be, I'm just warning now. Why am I asking this question? Why am I being so direct? Well, because I feel like I should use the Lenormand system. So we're trying new things. I'm always trying new things here. And the Lenormand system is quite a literal system. It's there's room for interpretation, but not as much as like tarot. Tarot has a lot more, interpretations. Lenormand is quite literal. Really, they should call it literal. Yeah, so for this system, I do need significators. So we have two significators here. You, Sagittarius, will be represented by this female doe deer here. You don't have to be female. It's just a card to represent you. And your person, there is these antlers, or antler, I guess it's just one antler. This male card here. Again, your person does not have to be male. You don't have to be female. They're just cards to represent you and your person. It's just energy. Okay? So, do they love you? We're asking if you and the person that you're thinking about, Sagittarius, do they love you for the week? For the week. I mean, we're checking in on the week of February 28th and March 4th. I mean, I guess somebody could love you just for a week, I suppose. But yeah, so technically the reading is timeless. So yes, even though it's for this week, whenever you find this, maybe you were meant to find it. Maybe there was a message in here for you. This is a general reading, so take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. I will also say that I did say that this is quite a literal system. It will sometimes tell you, or tell me, I guess, quite clearly whether somebody loves you or not. If it says that they don't get freaked out. We're just checking energies. We're just checking the current energies right now for this week. Energies can change, and energies are fluctuating. People have free will. People can change their minds. Things can happen. Things can happen to change things. Like maybe somebody doesn't love you right now, and then, I don't know, you saved their life or something, and now they love you. I don't know. I'm just saying that things happen, things change. So don't get all freaked out if it says they don't love you. There are other messages here that may, prove to be helpful. But I will say that this system I have found personally to be a little hit or miss. So it's like, why am I even doing that? Well, because I need to practice, for one. Two, I feel like doing it. Why do we do anything? Because we feel like it, right? But also I am going to check the energy of the connection with the dice, and I find the dice are actually quite accurate, at least from what I have found. So we will do that. We will check the energy when I'm done shuffling, whenever that is. Okay, we're done. So, Sagittarius, you and your person, the person that you're thinking about, the person that is on your mind, what is the current energy in the connection between you two for the week of February 28th to March 4th? Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I like this. I like this energy for you, Sagittarius. We've got 6, 3, 1, and 1. I know that means nothing to you. I will explain. We have the energy of the lovers, of Gemini, of the sun, and fire. Again, that probably doesn't really mean anything to you. Well, you heard me say lovers, so you're probably like, oh my god, they love me. Yeah, it's possible. I'm getting this energy here for you guys this week that Again, Gemini has been popping up. This is what I mean about the dice. The dice I feel are quite accurate. At least in my experience, they're quite accurate. Because we're talking about communication here. Communication, I feel you and your person definitely are on talking terms. You know how some readers are like, I feel like you are in no contact right now and you are not talking to your person. No, you guys are definitely talking. I mean, if you're not talking right now, then this week you're going to be talking. There is talking going on here. Yeah. There is, or at least wanting to talk, wanting to communicate. There is a very strong drive here to talk. I also get there's a bit of a back and forth energy here as well of somebody who's changing their mind. That's why I was saying about like with this lover's energy, I'm like, yes, this is good energy, but I'm like, it's interesting because there is a deep connection here between you two, Sagittarius, and your person. There is a connection here of, you know, you don't know why you like each other. You just like each other. You know, you're just interested in each other. But I feel somebody is resisting this a little bit. I get a little bit of resistance here. Somebody who keeps changing their mind. So this can be somebody who maybe is a little bit in and out for you. Maybe somebody who sometimes is there and sometimes, you know, they seem like, hey, they're really interested in me. And then they leave and they're like, I guess they're not very interested in me. And then they come back and I'm like, okay, I guess they're interested. Like, it's somebody who's just kind of very like flippant back and forth. I do think that they are interested in you, that they do like you. It's just for whatever reason in their mind, it's something like on their, like consciously, like their ego or something, like that they just kind of keep going back and forth on that, like within themselves. I feel like, yes, they like you. Keep in mind, this can be flipped around. You could be acting this way. I know I'm putting it on your person, Sagittarius, but you could be the one who's acting this way. But there's just somebody in this connection who can't make up their fucking mind about what they want to do with this connection. I mean, that is, I guess, the plainest way that I can say is that they just can't make up their fucking mind about what the fuck they want to do in this connection. And that's what's going on this week. That's the energy. There you have it. Okay, so let's move on. Let's find out, Sagittarius, if your person loves you. Well, there you are, and that's a great place for you. That is the best place where you can be in this spread. That is the, I'm not worried about any of this shit. So, that being said, I don't think this energy was your energy. I was right. You're not the one who can't make up their fucking mind. Oh, there you guys are. This is shades of fucking, what was it? Virgo's reading. This is shades of Virgo's reading. There might be messages in there for you. I feel like those readings may be a little bit of attached. All right. You have whip. You have garden, anchor, tree, book, rider, mountain. Okay. So, to answer the question, do they love you? I don't know. I think they're definitely interested in you, that's for sure. I think they like you. I think, yeah, there's that. I do think that you both have your eye on each other, definitely. In this energy, in the dice energy, I would say yes, but I don't think it's coming out in the surface. I think it's very much kind of beneath the surface type of, like there's a connection here and it's very strong. I don't know. I don't think you guys are at the point of love. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not. I'm not saying that you're never going to get there, because I do feel, because I think the reason why is because your person, actually I don't know. Yeah, no, it's your person. It is your person. Your person can't fucking make up their mind on what they want to do with this connection. And that, I think, is the problem here. Your person has a lot of free will in this connection. You have a lot of free will as well. You're both at the top here, which means that all this stuff you guys like this stuff you like, you guys can handle. You guys can handle all of this stuff, and nothing is really weighing down on you. This stuff is more like you. How do I put this? It's not that you're not concerned about it. It's just not weighing down on you. It's not something that is heavily concerning you or stressing you out. And I think that is a bit of an issue here, because your person can't fucking decide what they want to do with this connection. No, they really can't. I mean, I'm looking at all these cards here. No, they can't. I'll explain. So first we'll go over the positive cards here. I mean, there's only really one positive card here, and it's Anchor, and it's right in the middle. The Anchor represents the end game. Anchor is relationship goals, okay? And it's good that it's in the middle of the spread. That is kind of, we can call it the theme here that we're going on. This is all about relationship goals. Sort of. We have a lot of neutral cards here. We have Garden, Tree, Book, Rider. They're quite neutral in terms of, in context of what we're asking. Normally Rider and I think Garden are quite positive regularly, but because we're asking about a relationship and all that, they fall more into the neutral category. Challenging cards here, we have Whip and Mountain. So there's only really two challenging cards here, but they are quite a challenge. So first, let's talk about the placements of you and your person. So you and your person are at the top of this spread here. I probably should have explained this, but the female card for me, they look left to right, and the male card looks right to left. So you two are both looking at each other. That's why I feel like you both are interested in each other. You're both watching each other. You're both watching each other, what the other person is doing and how they're acting. You're both interested in each other, okay? And you're quite close. So that's why I say I think you're probably talking to this person. If you're not talking to this person, you will be talking to this person because you are quite close to each other here. And that's good. Let's talk about you. So what's like directly beneath you? We have Garden and Book. I feel like you may have friends around you, people around you who are telling you one thing when it comes to not necessarily the connection, but it can be about your person and about the end game for them, because your four cards here, we have your person, Anchor, and Garden. Garden is about the people around you, and these people can influence you, and they may be talking to you about, giving you information, even teaching you possibly some things about what a long-term connection, like what the end game of a connection or relationship, I should say, what that is. It can be, maybe it's your parents, or maybe it's like some relatives who have been married for like 50 years or something, and you're looking at that and you're looking at, okay, that is what a sort of a healthy relationship is, or what what I aspire to have, kind of thing. That's what I feel is kind of going on with you, possibly. I mean, I'm not saying that's exactly it. I'm not psychic. It's just kind of the energy here. There could just be somebody, there can be a friend or somebody who's in your life who is in sort of like, who's married. Maybe you're not married, and maybe they're married and they have kids and all that. And you're kind of looking at what their life is, and you're wondering, can I have that life with this person? The person that you're thinking about. And you may be learning from what they're doing, and what, learning by observation, learning by talking to them, kind of thing. There's that type of energy there for you. Your person, though. Your person, when we look at the four cards here, we have Whip, we have Anchor, and we have Tree. Your person is conflicted. They're conflicted on perhaps this, I would say it's like the sort of the health of the sort of connection, not connection, of, you know, what they kind of want when it comes to a long-term thing. It can be that their family, honestly, there is a lot. These two cards, I feel like there are outside influences here, possibly for you and your person, because it can be that they may be feeling conflicted with something within their family about this, you know, having a long-term connection. It's possible, and this is not going to resonate with, like, this is a very specific thing, but it's possible that perhaps your family or their family doesn't agree with the connection, with the relationship, for whatever reason. It could be like a religious reason. It can be, I don't know, like, maybe there is a class reason, like maybe one family is more well off than the other family. Like, y'all see Crazy Rich Asians? Yeah, that is the exact vibe. That, if you've seen Crazy Rich Asians, if you haven't, you should go watch it. It's a good movie. It's very campy, and it's good. It may make you cry. It's very sweet, but you know, that sort of dynamic, I feel, is very specific, but I'm getting that here. With the cards that are around here, it is possible that that is also what's kind of going on, that one person's family does not approve of the other person, or vice versa, or both, or something. There just seems to be, at least on your person side, they're feeling conflicted with something to do with family and this sort of the end game. When I say end game, let's just, for simplicity's sake, let's just say marriage, okay? It doesn't have to be marriage. I'm just saying, while I'm explaining this, let's just say that anchor here is the marriage card, okay? Just so it's easier for me to talk and explain. So yes, so on your person side, there can be family that doesn't agree with a marriage between you and your person, or perhaps they have other people in mind for your person. You know, I don't know, they have expectations, like, oh, I wanted them to marry a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, you know, that type of shit. I mean, maybe they come from a culture that, you know, still kind of does sort of arranged marriages, something like that. There's some sort of conflict here that has to do in that sort of aspect, something that it's like a past conflict. So for those that does not resonate with at all, the whole family thing, it can be that there's just something from their past that is conflicting with how they view whatever marriage, long term, or like endgame, you know, relationship, the end of a relationship. Fucking, I'm just gonna say marriage. It's just easier. But you know what I mean. Like, it can just be something from their past, that they, you know, something that has been there, ingrained in them for a long time. All right, so what else can I tell you here, Sagittarius? What else is beneath the surface here? We have book, rider, mountain. There is some sort of news. Yeah, there's some sort of information here that is a challenge, that is an obstacle in the way for you guys. But I feel like you both, it's like you're aware of it, but nobody's really, like, not really talking about it. And again, like, it can be like it's what's beneath the surface. So it can be, if we're talking about the whole family dynamic thing, perhaps it's like, you know about it, they know about it, but it's like you're not really, like, talking about it, because I kind of get this feeling here that it's not something that you guys are super concerned about. I know, like, I talked about it at length, but that's just because I'm trying to get across what it is that I'm trying to say. But for you guys, I actually don't think that you give a fuck, really. I you know, you're, if you like each other, fine. But it doesn't even have to be that. It's just, I do get this sort of energy, like, this is my life and I'm gonna do whatever I want. Like, yes, I know that maybe people don't really like this about what I'm doing with my life, Maybe they have other plans for me when it comes to relationships and to marriage. I mean, it can be that maybe your family or people around you want you to get married and you're just like, I'm not all about that. I don't want to get married. I don't want to go through all that, you know? And it can be that as well. And it's just, you're just kind of like, whatever. You're not really like caring about it, you and or your person. But I do see that there is some sort of new information that has come to light somewhat recently that has posed some sort of challenge here. I feel like I don't know, it can be something about family, some sort of conflict with family, or some sort of conflict from the past, because we have these cards here: whip, tree, and mountain. I don't think there's really anything else that I can tell you, Sagittarius. I know it really wasn't a straightforward reading for you, and it's oddly specific, but I will say, like I said, the dice energy here is that somebody can't make up their mind. They can't make up their mind on what they want to do. I feel that is probably more towards your person here with the whip here behind them, that they're kind of conflicted, like, I don't know what to do. I almost feel it's like they want to even maybe, get in a relationship with you, but they're just conflicted about, like, should I don't know if I should, because like I said, there is a connection here, right? There is a deep connection here between you two. So I feel like it's on your person here. Your person is just kind of like, I don't know, like, I don't know if I should do something or not. They can't make up their fucking mind, and they've got all this shit, that they're thinking about, that they're dealing with. But it's kind of like, it's not weighing down on them, so it's up to their free will. But I feel like that, I mean, I'm not clarifying or anything, I'm just going off what I feel, but I feel like this person is going to make a decision, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if they're going to make it soon or not, because it's not weighing down on them. Like, I don't see any pressure here to make a decision. So they might not make a decision for a while because they don't feel pressured to make a decision, either from you or from outside people. Like, I just don't see that here. I see that it's beneath the surface, and it's almost like they think that they can ignore it and they don't have to deal with it, until they do. But that's just for the week. That's just the energy for the week. Perhaps maybe something changes during the week that adds a little pressure to them, that makes something, maybe you start to get away, slip away from them, and they're like, shit, maybe I should actually fucking make a choice. It's kind of like that. Right now in this energy, I kind of feel like they feel they have the space and time to kind of go back and forth in their mind on what they want to do when it comes to this connection. But maybe they see you with somebody, and maybe they're just like, shit, Sagittarius, I thought Sagittarius was not gonna, I thought I wasn't gonna lose Sagittarius, but look, Sagittarius is talking to other people, they're hanging out with other people. Oh, they're going out on a date. Oh, they look really happy on that date. No, maybe I fucked up. I don't know. It's possible. I'm not seeing that. I'm just talking out my ass. But whatever. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force the story. I'm just talking. Anyways, there's your reading, Sagittarius. Thanks for watching. I hope that you found something insightful here, something helpful. If you did, I would appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That helps me to do more with the channel. Good luck this week. I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.